Hello, Hivers. Welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your Independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be opening up the paper pumpkin. This is the Mountain Majesties May 2025 paper pumpkin kit. Let's see. Misty Moonlight is the stamping spot. So I'm going to go ahead and get the regular classic ink pad to stamp with. So let me get my Misty Moonlight. Okay, so we have that. Now, before we get started on our project, of course, we have to go over some buzzworthy business of the day. We have our June paper pumpkin kit full of charm. It's going to make 9 cards. Pretty Peacock is this classic stamping spot, and it's going to coordinate with the Floral Charm Suite collection, item number 166141. This is going to be an online exclusive available to customers July 1st, available to demonstrators to pre-order, I believe June 3rd, okay? So we have the Hugs the Bloom Dies add-on for $12 that coordinate with April, May, and June paper pumpkin kits. There's a link in the description box below for you to sign up for the paper pumpkin. Next, we have our rewards program, our Stampin' Rewards, where you shop, earn, redeem, and repeat. Earn 10% on all orders of $20 or more. Shipping and tax are not included. Redeem your rewards on future orders. Track and save your rewards in your online Stampin' Up account, and your rewards expire 12 months after their earning date, okay? Lastly, we have our mystery boxes. These are the medium flat rate USPS boxes that I have stuffed full of new and used, all retired Stampin' Up products. I'm asking just $30 for each box. Shipping is included in that price. If you're interested, email me at stampwithshana@gmail.com. And that is all of our buzzworthy business for today. So let's jump into this paper pumpkin kit and see what we have here. Unwrap the tissue paper. And we're going to make 9 cards, 3 of each of 3 different designs. And let's go ahead and get into it. Ooh, pretty colors. And I guess the name tells you what it's going to be themed, Mountain Majesties, right? So it looks like we have some tearing tape here. I love it when they give us adhesive besides stamping dimensionals and glue dots. So we have our tearing tape. We have some pretty envelopes, okay? So they're not lined on the inside, but the outside is totally covered in a design. Oh, and they're all different. So we have this one here. These are pretty. And we have like this pink one. Cute. Then a darker blue. The other one was more like a teal. I'll read you the colors that coordinate. Let's do that before we go any further. So we have coordinating colors. Basic Black, Lost Lagoon, Misty Moonlight, Mossy Meadow, Pecan Pie, and Petal Pink. Okay, so let's see the stamp set. Ooh, oh, I needed this when I was making my thank you cards for my Alaskan cruise. All these little birds here, I had to draw mine. You mean the world to me. Happy birthday. Happy Father's Day. You're the greatest. Best dad ever. I love you. And to a wonderful man. I like this. So I seen that the name was Mountain Majesty, but I didn't realize this was going to be a Father's Day manly masculine themed kit. So that's good because we don't have many things like for masculine. So let's see what we have here. This looks like some vellum. Oh yeah, little vellum pieces here. Mountain or heels, I should say. Mountains or heels. Look at that. We have 2 different colors. Then we have some dimensionals. We have some sentiment labels. We have our first, oh, this card bases. Look, I like it just like this, a full scene. So there's 1 card base. Ooh, we have more vellum. So we get 3 each of the vellum. So this one has 2 pieces as well. This is another card base. These are pretty. I didn't get my bone folder. We're gonna need that bone folder. And where's the oh, we have more pieces, and this one is not vellum, but it has 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces to it. Okay. Ooh, hoo, hoo. I like it. I looked at the picture on the instruction sheet, and the cards look pretty simple, but these bases are beautiful. And then here's our last element for our cards. Oh, you even have a sentiment. Thank you for being the person you are. That's beautiful. Oop, don't tear it up, Shauna. Okay, so those are all the pieces that we're gonna need for our cards. Where did I put the stamp set? Oh, here it is. Okay, so I have all our pieces over here. Let's open up our instruction sheet and see what stamps we're gonna need. Okay, so for our first card, we're using this base, and we're gonna have, whoa, these are some pretty cards, So it looks like we need this little green piece here. Oh my goodness. Where's the rest of the things? It looks like we're gonna use, no, can't be that. Has to be this, yeah. This and this. Are we covering up everything? I'm not sure. Let's get the stamps out. That's what I started to do, right? So we're gonna need our little birds, and Happy Father's Day. Oh, there's 2 birds. Okay, so there's 2 stamps with birds on them. One is a larger group and one is a smaller group, but we're gonna need both. So let me get some blocks here to pick up our images. These are my D blocks. When you order a paper pumpkin kit, you do get a D block, but it's not the ones with the beveled edge, okay? So let me go to our panel that tells us what we need for each card, so I think I can understand it better. Okay, so let me get all card bases out. So for this card base, we are going to need our little sentiment piece, our little tree piece. We're going to need one of these sentiment labels. And it looks like a big piece of vellum. It looks like something else is there, but I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a block. Okay, so that's for that one. So next is going to be this one here. So we are going to need 4 pieces. So we are going to need the vellum piece here, this piece here from the cutout, this piece, and I don't know what that one is, because it's not this, and it's not this. These two go together here with the blue vellum. Oh, I didn't put this, our trees with the first card. So these go with this one here. Okay, so this is the vellum that I'm missing. It goes with that one. Okay. And I need a small sentiment label to go here. I don't see a sentiment label for this one. Okay, well, we're gonna see how it goes. I'll add what I need to when we get there. So we're also gonna need You Mean the World to Me. So where did I put the stamp set already? You Mean the World to Me. That is our last stamp I think that we're gonna need. Okay, so I think I have everything. Let's get started on card number 1. So we're going to stamp Happy Father's Day. So let's open up our ink. I'm gonna get my piece of cardboard here. I'm gonna stamp on that first. And it looks like my stamp has curved. I might have picked it up a little wrong, but we're gonna take that and stamp it right in the middle here. Just like that. Okay, that's Happy Father's Day. And then we're going to stamp on the actual card base here with the birds. So let's see. We want our birds going about right here, I think, for that one. For that set of birds. This one, we want it about right here. Be careful, don't get ink all over your blocks. Okay, so I think that's it for this card as far as the stamping. So we're gonna put dimensionals on the back of our sentiment label. And then we're gonna put dimensionals on the back of, I do believe it's gonna be this label. I think so. If not, well, I'm already doing it. We'll have to, that should be good. And then we're gonna put tear and tape on the back of this one. I already have ink on my finger. Ooh. I don't know. Uh-oh. My tear and tape. Oh. Goodness gracious. I released the backing. Let's see here. I'm making a mess. I'm making a mess. Okay. So, piece A goes down first, and that's the one that's popped up here. I think we're gonna put it down flat, or flush, I should say, to the bottom. And then we're gonna go with B, which is this one. And this one is gonna have tear and tape on the back. Oh, did you see where I put the tear and tape on this one? Just like across the middle. If I can get it to There we go. And this one is going to be coming across like this. And then we're going to do C, which is this one. Right here. And D. D, they did not tell us what to put it on with, so we will add it on with tear and tape. Oh no, they did. It's with Stampin' Dimensionals. You guys can't see the instructions, but I'm trying to follow the little pictures. So D gets dimensionals. Okay. And we're gonna add this right down here. So we have 2 layers of dimensionals. And then we're gonna put our sentiment label right down here, like this. I hope I'm staying in frame. That is Cricut. Let's try to straighten that up a little bit, Shauna. And that's the first card. Yeah, that's it. That's cute. Probably shouldn't have put that dimensional that high up, but it's there. I think I might be able to take it off. Let's see. Yep, there we go. We don't want a dimensional showing. Let's move on to the next card. Okay, so card number 2 is going to be this one. Okay, so we're going to get dimensionals on the back of just about everything, it looks like, except for this. This one is going to get tear and tape. So let's go ahead and do that one first so we don't forget. At the bottom and about right there for the tear and tape. So everything else gets Stampin' Dimensionals. So we're going to put dimensionals on this little one here. Let's make sure it's upright. And we're going to put it only on the left-hand side. And then this one is going to get one at the top and the bottom. And then the vellum is going to get 3 across the bottom here. And then 3 more across about right here. And then we're going to put some on this piece. Looks like 3 across the bottom. Then we're going to go 2 across here. And then 1 here. Okay, so now we're going to layer. So the first piece we're putting down is the vellum piece. So let's get the backings off of that. This is a big piece that looks like it's going to be, oh, see, you're covering up all this goodness. Okay, wait a minute. I'm trying to get it lined up. There we go. We'll put that piece down, A, and B would be this one. So let's remove the tear and tape backing to expose the sticky. And we're going to put this right here on top. I probably could have built this up before even putting it on the card. And then that's A, B, C. Oh gosh, do you only see this little piece of the vellum? C is this piece here. We're going to get this put on. And this one is going to go right here in this corner, like so. Then we're going to take this piece. Ooh, I forgot to do something. We're going to put this about right here. And then we're going to take this and we're going to put it about right here. And then I forgot, we need to stamp. We're going to stamp the small group of birds. We're just going to put them right there like that. That is the second card done. Okay. Now for our final card, we have our pieces here. So let's turn everything over. And we're going to put dimensionals on everything. So we're going to get 3 dimensionals to put on here. And then on our vellum piece, we're going to put 3 across the bottom. Then we're going to get 2 more and just slightly up on that. Then on this one, we're going to put 3 across the bottom. I sense a theme here. And then we're going to put 1 here, here, and here. And before we do anything else, we have to stamp our sentiment, which is, you mean the world to me. We're going to ink that up and stamp it on our cardboard first. Then we're going to take it and right across this little sun or moon, we're going to stamp it right there. Okay. And that is it for the stamping. So let's go ahead and put our first piece down. So the first piece is going to be this one here. We're going to line this up. You know what? I should have just did what I said I was going to do on the other one. Put it together first. And then we're going to put this vellum piece here. It probably would have been easier. And then we're going to put this one right across the bottom of that. And that's it. That's the card done. Real simple cards, but look at all the layering and the dimension. Oh my goodness. So let's bring the other ones back out. That's the second one. And here is the third. And that is the Mountain Majesties May 2025 Paper Pumpkin Kit done. Now I can't promise any alternates, but I will try to come up with something. If I can, I'll make a video. If you don't see anything, that means I didn't have any ideas. Okay, you guys? So that's it. That's all. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I would like to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.